Hi everybody, thanks for joining me on a glorious Saturday afternoon for another edition of Big Meals from a Small Kitchen. I just decided I wanted to shoot the introduction out here in the great outdoors. It's a beautiful day today, and I think we've pretty much established that I love food. I love all kinds of food, international food, regional foods, and local foods. Now when I say local, I mean like the different styles of pizza, like New York, Sicilian, Chicago, St. Louis. Yes, they have a St. Louis pizza. And I also enjoy all the different local styles of barbecue. St. Louis, Southern, New Orleans, Western, all different kinds of barbecues. And when I speak of local foods, I also speak of the Chicago style hot dog, buffalo wings, Philly cheesesteak sandwiches, and one of my personal favorites, Cincinnati style chili. Traditionally, Cincinnati style chili, the meat is boiled, but Karen's not too crazy about boiled meat, so I'm going to make an exception to the rule and fry it up. And normally I would cook this up and let it simmer for about an hour or two and then put it in the refrigerator and let it marinate for 24 hours. But we're having fried chicken for dinner tomorrow, so I'm just going to let this simmer and cook for about 4 or 5 hours on the stovetop. And it'll be almost just as good. It's better if you marinate it for 24 hours in the refrigerator. But we're going to make an exception, break a couple rules, and have it today. So let's get in the kitchen and get our ingredients. Okay, I've had to recharge the camera while I'm getting my ingredients together, and the battery is still kind of low. But I wanted to show this really important tip when you're cooking your meat, whether you're boiling it or whether you're frying it. Make sure to crumble it up in your fingers into the smallest crumbs that you can. You see, Cincinnati style chili is not a beefy chili, it's a soupy chili. So make sure that you're crumbling your meat up as fine as you can and just into the smallest crumbs you can get, whether you are frying or boiling. Now when you're frying, if you want to make sure everything gets cooked up even, just do what I'm doing and keep the heat turned down until you've got it all crumbled up. And then I'll wash my hands and I'll turn the heat back up and get it good and brown. We'll see you after we get the battery recharged. Okay, we're back and we got the battery charged and we got all of our seasonings out, lined up and everything. We've got cinnamon and cumin, cloves, allspice, chili powder, cayenne pepper, ignore that timer, and cinnamon sticks and bay leaves. That'll come in later. Here's a can of kidney beans for later after I get it cooked, and some tomato sauce. So I got all the seasonings measured out into this bowl. And we'll go over here to the stove and get everything poured in. Oh yeah, and I don't remember if I mentioned the vinegar or not. I'm supposed to use apple cider vinegar. I'm out. I've got this rice vinegar, and it's a reasonable substitute, and it'll work for the job needed. So anyway, let's put this together. Okay, I mixed the beef broth with some bouillon. We'll pour that in. And we got 15 ounces of tomato sauce. It's supposed to be 2 tablespoons of vinegar, so we'll just splash this rice vinegar in there a little bit. And pour in the bowl of seasonings. Give it a good stir. Now notice how nice and deep brown that's turning. That's the chocolate in there that's causing that to turn so brown. That chocolate adds a nice deep color and a wonderful flavor when you combine it with the cinnamon. Yep, that's what makes Cincinnati style chili so unique. It's, as I understand it, it's Greek in origin, and that's where it gets its where it comes from originally. Is from Greeks, and that you might think that chocolate and cinnamon. If you've never had Cincinnati style chili, you might think that that's a little crazy, but believe me, it is absolutely delicious and a big hit around the house. So we're going to bring this up to a boil and then turn it down on low. Alrighty, so we have brought the chili up to a boil, and I don't have any fresh bay leaf. I wish I did. I'd like to see what a fresh bay leaf does for this. Can't hardly find it around here, so I'm going to toss in 2 dry ones. And here's a cinnamon stick. I've already given it a stir. Now let's turn the temperature down to a simmer. And we will cover that over with a lid. And we'll stir it every once in a while and let that simmer for about 2 or 3 hours. And we'll come back to it when it's done. Alright, chili's ready. And we got our kidney beans. Spaghetti's cooking over here. And Cincinnati style chili can be served in any one of 5 ways. So I'm going to throw up this little title card and show you the 5 ways. And there's the finished product. Cincinnati chili, 5 ways. Yum. Cannot wait to get into it. You have the ingredients. You can make this too. And it's delicious on anything. Nachos, burritos, fries, hot dogs, anything you want to use chili with, you can use this on it. So, we'll see you next time. Take care.